All right, on the last video, we did a rig to lower. So we did a contingency anchor where we only put enough rope to reach the ground, and then the remainder of the rope is in our rope bag up here. So it allows us a bunch of opportunities to potentially rescue or move anybody that's on that rope that's rappelling. So on this one, we're going to show you how you can rig to raise. So rig to lower is the first step of this, and then you'll see we added little something here. So this is nothing more than a canyon quick draw, which just looks exactly like your mountain quick draws, except we're using locking carabiners and we got a rope grab on one end. So the rope grab we're using is a Rope Man 2. So we're just setting that up into our anchor up here and letting that hang. So if you figure at any point there may be a need to raise, probably just pre-rigging this is the way to go. We're going to show you two different techniques. One is when you don't have a bunch of equipment, which is the case we're running into right here. The second one is when you have the Phantom Personal Haul Kit, which makes this exponentially easier and more efficient. So as we are right now, we have somebody on here who's stuck. It doesn't really make sense for us to lower them all the way to the ground. So we're going to go ahead and rig this so we can raise them up. So we have this into our anchor point, into the multi-loop rig point that's in the access and evac kit. Now we're going to take our rope grab and we're going to bring that in. Since our tail is over here, we're going to put the rope man, so the rope is going to go through it in this manner from right to left. So all I'm going to do is click that right onto my rope, and once that's open, we'll click that into our carabiner. So right there, we've got a weighted strand that's on here. This is on here. This is still holding our load. So what we want to do is just a load transfer from this onto this separate system right here. So to do that, as this is weighted, we do nothing but release this just like we were doing our load before. So as we undo our safety, we're in a full brake and we pop that down and it's there. We then release this so it goes on. You probably will only have less than an inch of movement until this is taking the entire weight. You can see that this is slack now, which means our repeller or whoever's in having problems lower than us is on this line right here. At that point, we can safely unclick this system here and let it fall to the side, because this has all of our weight on it right here. Now, to be able to raise them, pretty easy. All we do is set up a mechanical advantage. So the injured person is on the right rope. This left rope is slack, which is what we will build our system off of. So to do that, for our purposes right now, we're just going to take a T-block and a roll clip. We're going to attach that T-block right onto our main line, swivel that around, and now our haul line will come right in here. And you'll see we have our 3-to-1 system. Now, it may not be most advantageous for us to be pulling up in this scenario due to the way our anchor is configured. So there's nothing wrong with coming up here, putting another carabiner to pulley, another roll clip, uses a change of direction. So we're actually using our body weight to pull down, but that is now our rig to raise. So as this pulls up, you'll see that that captures our load and acts as a progressive capture.